William Marshal was born around 1146, the son of John Marshal, a nobleman with ties to the royal family. Raised amidst the turbulent Anglo-Norman world, he entered life at a time of dynastic strife and conflict between the Plantagenets and their enemies. His early years were shaped by the constant feuding that characterized the English nobility in the 12th century. By the time William was young, his father had fallen out of favor with King Stephen during the latter's reign. The Marshal family lost their lands, and young William found himself in a precarious position, needing to prove his loyalty and skill in order to survive. At the age of 12, William was sent to serve as a ward to the household of the Count of Pembroke. There, he would be trained in the martial skills that would shape his destiny. Young William dedicated himself to becoming the ideal knight, skilled in swordsmanship, horsemanship, and chivalric code. During his training, William developed a particular talent for jousting, an event that would become central to his reputation. His early jousts were marked by extraordinary skill and courage, setting him apart from other young knights. At the age of 19, William's chance for greatness came when he earned the admiration of his peers and the favor of King Henry II. Through hard work and dedication, he proved himself as one of the greatest knights of his generation. William Marshal became a fixture on the tournament circuit. These events, a blend of sport and war, allowed knights to showcase their prowess in a way that earned them wealth, fame, and valuable connections. By the time William was in his mid-20s, England was embroiled in the Anarchy, a period of civil war between the supporters of King Stephen and Empress Matilda. During this time, William became involved in the intricate and often dangerous politics of the English throne. In 1170, William's sense of loyalty was tested when he was called to fight for the Empress Matilda's cause. Yet despite his personal losses and suffering, William never wavered in his devotion to his ideals of loyalty and honor. In the Battle of Tewkesbury, 1174, William proved his martial excellence in a decisive confrontation between King Henry II's forces and those of his rebellious barons. It was here that William began to earn his reputation as a formidable tactician and warrior. After the tumultuous years of the Civil War, William was appointed as the guardian of the young Henry the Young King, further cementing his role as one of England's foremost knights. His future seemed secure. By the time William entered his 40s, his stature had grown, and he was appointed as a regent during the absence of King Richard the Lionheart. He helped maintain stability in the kingdom during Richard's crusade. When Richard the Lionheart departed for the Crusades, William was thrust into a position of great responsibility. While England's king fought in distant lands, William held the kingdom together with his steady leadership and unshakable resolve. In 1194, William led the successful siege of Omala, further establishing his reputation as both a leader and a warrior. His knowledge of tactics and his experience on the battlefield was second to none. In 1194, Richard the Lionheart returned from the Crusades, and William's role as regent came to an end. Despite the end of his official duties, William remained a key figure in the king's court, an advisor and warrior who had earned the respect of all. William Marshal's legacy was not only built on his military prowess, but also on his family. He married Isabel de Clare, heiress of the Earl of Pembroke, cementing his status among the highest echelons of English nobility. William Marshal, at the age of 72, passed away in 1219. His legacy as the greatest knight of his age remained unparalleled. He was buried at the Temple Church in London, the place where knights swore their oaths of fealty and honor. William's epitaph, a tribute to his unwavering commitment to chivalry and honor, reads, "Here lies the greatest knight who ever lived." It was an acknowledgement of a man who had spent his life shaping the ideals of knighthood. William Marshal's life was one of service, honor, and unmatched martial prowess. He was a knight who epitomized the values of his time and set a standard for generations of warriors to follow. His legacy endures in the annals of history, a symbol of chivalry and duty.